AM 650, in association with Tom Lucas Productions, presents Radio Real Estate. And now, here are your hosts, Sheri Brown and Tom Lucas.
Good morning. Welcome to the On-Air Open House. I'm getting really excited. I saw something or somebody or whatever hopping around in the front yard out in front of the open house today.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't.
Not
What?
me.
It was Fred.
It was Fred? Fred the bunny?
Fred the Bunny.
Fred the Easter bunny. Well, happy Easter Saturday, kids.
Happy Easter.
Yeah, big day tomorrow, Easter Sunday. And if we're all good little boys and girls and get to bed early tonight, there may be some treats for us tomorrow.
I didn't know you had to go to bed early for the Easter Bunny. I knew you had to go to bed early for Santa Claus, but not for the Easter Bunny.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
It's true because the Easter bunny comes very early.
Really?
I will be leaving out some carrots.
That's perfect.
Yes.
That's a
should go over
good.
well.
Now, why is it that people leave out healthy things for the Easter bunny and then garbage for Santa? Cookies, hot chocolate.
Well, yeah, but he brings a different kind of present.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And see, the Easter Bunny we give them carrots, so they leave
Give us
chocolates.
candy. That's right. Well,
Kinda
chocolate is
like,
good.
Yeah.
Chocolate is very good for you.
Correct.
The darker the chocolate, the better. So it is the Easter version of the Radio Real Estate Show, and we do have one Easter tune to play, which we'll play shortly.
Excellent.
And we can all get in line and do a little thing together. And we
Really?
ain't talking conga here either.
I think of the same thing.
Yeah, 2 minutes after 10, it's the Radio Real Estate Show. Sheri Brown is here from ReMax Performance Realty. And how's your day been?
My day so far is good.
How's the week
and my
been?
week has been fantastic.
Has it?
Yes.
Good.
Lots going on. There's a couple of wonderfully sunny, great days, and then not so much.
And then not so much.
But, you know, a lot of people still getting those evaluations. They want to know what their house is worth, and they're thinking of putting homes on the market. So, you know, it's a really good time now. We definitely need some product.
Some inventory would be nice.
Definitely.
Good time to go get pre-approved with the mortgage broker?
Absolutely. I just had a call just a moment before the show that some old friends of ours, Lynn and Joanne from the Ladder area, gave a call. And just were wondering whether we could get together to discuss maybe some financing for a pre-approval.
Good stuff. Wonder where they're looking.
I think they're looking at Ladder to Austin
I
area.
think it's a good area to live.
I think so.
I used to love it till they asked me to leave.
You too.
You too, yeah. It's 2 minutes after 10 o'clock. Bill Macklem, you just heard his marvelous voice. By the way, Billy is the president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages, and he'll be here officially in just a few moments with the weekly mortgage rate update.
And Bill will also answer your mortgage question of the week.
I'm going to be talking later on about the advantages of buying and keeping or buying and selling.
Buying and keeping or buying and selling.
Okay, that's
I
great.
think you ran into a couple of clients like that this past week yourself.
I did. Yes, I
We'll
did.
talk about that a little later on. Finn Jensen, by the way, our radio real estate handy guy, is off this week. Actually, I think he's out helping the Easter Bunny tomorrow, to be honest. So well, he'll be back on the show next week.
And we'll chat with Carrie Thachuk, president of the Passionate Home in Langley, about bringing new life to our homes and offices by painting our doors.
And what about Andrea Jock? What is she doing?
Well, she's actually away for Easter.
Oh.
So Andrea Jacques of Keller Williams Elite Realty is off
For Easter.
finding another bunny out there.
I thought you could say she's going to find another radio station to be on. Just ain't going to happen. Scott Douglas, who is president of First Service Residential, by the way, North America's leading residential property management experts, will continue his Strata 101 educational series. And this morning, he talks about Strata councils and what they do.
And Mike Sidhu from ReMax Performance Realty says it's now down to one.
Down to one.
Down to one.
I wonder what he means by that. I guess we'll find out. And Donna Smood of ReMax Masters Realty in West Vancouver will be on the line to chat about a regular day in the life of a realtor.
Yes.
Kind of reminds me of a Beatles song, A Day in the Life.
And we'll hear from Christina Watts of ReMax Real Estate Services. This morning she's going to talk to us about the spring market.
And our special guests on the program this week are John Lovelace and Georgia Primar from Sutton Group Seafair Realty. We'll be chatting with them about recreational and retirement property, and hopefully we can find out where some of the hot deals are too.
Fantastic.
That'll be good. It's 5 after 10 now on the Radio Real Estate Show. Thank you for joining us live on AM 650. And if you want to catch a previous program, go to our website, right, Sheri?
Absolutely. Just go to radiorealestateshow.ca and you can click on the podcasts, or you can look at the video that we have online and get all the information. Or if you want to go to a specific clip,
Good idea.
You just go to our show clips and you can listen to any one of our fine, wonderful guests.
Sounds good. It's time now to find out about money. Our money guy on the show is Bill Macklem. He is president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Bill, let's talk money. How's it looking this week?
Money's looking strong. We've got some great rates. 5 years are down to 2.99. There are some restrictions on them. Anytime you see a special rate like that, there's going to be some conditions applied, but it's still a good rate. On a $500,000 home, that means you've got a payment of about $2,100 a month, which is pretty decent. If you take the variable rate, your payment's going to be about $1,960 per month on a $500,000 purchase. So that's not bad. So that's where our rates are going right now. They're saying they're going to stay like this for a while. We're having a number of people who are actually staying with their variable rate mortgages because it just makes a lot more sense for them right now.
Okay, well, we have a mortgage question this week, and it comes from Michael Johnson of Surrey. Michael would like to know if he can use the equity in his home to purchase a second property.
Thanks, Sheri. That's a good one from Michael. The short answer is yes. But depending on the current condition of the home, and depending on the type of home, if it's a float home, if it's a mobile home, if it's a home on recreation property, there's some difficulties. But if it's a residential home in the lower mainland, yes, that's possible. The existing financing on the property would be, you have to look at that as well. So you have to figure out what kind of equity position you have. You're able to refinance your home up to 80% of the current value. And so what that means is that you have to keep 20% of that value in the house at all times from this point forward, as opposed to the new recommendations from the Bank of Canada. The new funds then you're able to take out are now able to use for your next property. So that's interesting. So depending on the type of property you're going to be buying, you may be required to put down 20% down if you're going to buy an investment property, or you may only put down 5% if you're going to be buying a second home. You might have a son or a daughter that's going to be buying, or going to be going to university, like in Saskatchewan or Alberta or in Victoria or Vancouver, wherever, but away from the house. And so you can use that money to buy that second home to allow them to go to school and not have the costs of regular condos or townhouses or rental properties.
Great, thank you. And you can always get expert mortgage information online by visiting billymac.com. That's Billy with an I, not a Y, MAC.com, or call Bill at 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
It's 8 minutes after 10 o'clock on the Radio Real Estate Show, and our Tri-Cities specialist, Andrea Jock of Keller Williams Elite Realty, is off this week for the Easter weekend, but she'll be back on the show next week. Now, Sheri, if somebody wanted to get a hold of Andrea, what's her number?
Well, if you want to buy or sell in the Tri-Cities, call Andrea Jacques at 604-783-3124. That's 604-783-3124, or visit pgmre.com.
Pass me a carrot, I feel the bunny hop coming on. Yes.
It's a good song.
The bunny hop?
I remember doing that much younger.
Did you do the bunny hop?
Much younger.
You can do the bunny hop today if you like.
That's a rather large bunny.
Very large bunny. Yeah, so that's for all of you people getting ready for Easter and expecting the Easter bunny to come tomorrow.
Yes.
Some people say, Easter bunny, Tom? I go, I believe.
You have to.
You have to. You've got to believe in something. This is the Radio Real Estate Show. In our next segment, Carrie Thachuk, president of the Passionate Home in Langley, will join us to chat about bringing new life to our surroundings by painting our doors.
And we'll hear from Mike Sidhu at ReMax Performance Realty.
Good morning. It's Tom Lucas with co-host Sheri Brown of ReMax Performance Realty, Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Our producer is Dwayne Bishop, and I think the Easter Bunny's hiding somewhere. You're listening to Radio Real Estate on AM 650.
Hi, I'm Ronnie Sidhu from ReMax Performance Realty. Proud to present beautiful three-story homes in Summerfield in South Surrey by the Pacific Highway border. These homes feature finished basements, radiant in-floor heating, Jenn-Air appliances, quartz countertops, great open floor plans, plus many more features. The starting price, $738.9 including GST. We're open every day, 1 to 4 except Fridays. For more information, visit Mike Sidhu, SIDHU, team.com.
ReMax. Outstanding agents, outstanding results.
Hi, this is Donna Smood of ReMax Masters Realty in West Vancouver. I've lived here all my life and know this is a great place for you to live too. The North Shore offers everything. spectacular mountain, ocean, and city views, apartments starting from $350,000 and up, and homes starting from $950,000 and up. When you are ready to buy or sell on the North Shore, give me a call at 604-803-0931 or visit my website at smoodrealestate.com. SMOOD. It's all about you.
And now for something totally different. Listen and fasten your seatbelts. It could turn into a real adventure for you. Hi, this is Christina Watts. I'm a realtor with ReMax Real Estate Services, and my motto is, I love living here. Well, the question today is, do you? Imagine living an easier pace only 30 minutes from Vancouver in sunny Tawasin and Ladner and live the most relaxing lifestyle with a cosmopolitan center at your fingertip. Call me at 604-803-8342 or visit ChristinaWatts.com. And remember, I love living here.
Hi, this is Carrie of The Passionate Home in downtown Langley. The Passionate Home is filled with reclaimed and restyled furniture and home decor. We're also one of the only places to find chalk paint decorative paint by Annie Sloan. Whether your style is modern or vintage, you will love the fact that chalk paint sticks to almost any surface without sanding and priming. Visit us on the one-way strip of Fraser Highway. You can't see us from the street, but if you get out of your car and walk into McBurney Plaza, you will find us waiting for you. You can also visit us online at thepassionateHome.com. We look forward to seeing you and have a lovely day.
Hi, it's Bill Macklem. In these busy and hectic times with family and business responsibilities, it is difficult to find the time to sit down with your mortgage broker and discuss all your mortgage options. I'm available to meet with you at your place of work, your home, our office, or at a place convenient for you. Please give me a call at 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663.
Radio real estate weather for this Easter Saturday. Cloudy with a 30% chance of showers this morning, and then periods of rain beginning near noon today. The high about 11 degrees.
And tomorrow we have cloudy with a 70% chance of showers and a high of 13. And on Monday, cloudy with a 40% chance of showers.
Right now it is 10 degrees on the Radio Real Estate Show.
AM 650. I see a red door and I want it painted black.
I see your red door. I want it painted black.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Or some other color.
How about like a spring pink?
Don't say green. Pink is okay. But, you could bring life to your home, to your place of office, just by painting the door.
That's a cool idea.
It's that simple. And we're going to talk to somebody who knows all about that. In fact, I think she has her hands dirty this morning.
Really?
We're going to be chatting with Carrie Thachuk of of the Passionate Home in Langley. Do you have her on the line right now? You do. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Tom. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Happy almost Easter.
Thank you. You as well.
Yes, I hope the Easter Bunny comes to your house tonight and gets things set up for tomorrow morning.
My kids are teenagers, but who doesn't love the Easter Bunny?
You're never too old for the Easter Bunny.
That's right.
Now, you heard that song, I See Your Red Door, I Want It Painted Black, and let's tell the people, in order to get ready for today's performance on the Radio Real Estate Show,
yes,
what did you do?
I painted a door.
No.
I did.
How timely.
I thought, what's the best way to talk to people about something but to experience it and just share the in-the-moment thing?
Obvious question. Why would I want to paint my door?
This morning I was painting an interior door because there's no rules. You can paint the doors into your bathroom, into your pantry, into your kitchen. But really, the front door makes such a huge impact. It gives your home's exterior an instant and easy makeover, whether you're selling your home or you just want to do it for yourself.
It's a pretty easy job.
Oh, it is. As you know, we sell chalk paint, decorative paint by Annie Sloan, which you can get in our shop, The Passionate Home in downtown Langley on the little one-way strip of Fraser Highway. And this is an incredible paint because it sticks to almost any surface without sanding and priming, and that includes your front door.
I think that's the key to the success of this paint that we keep talking about all the time, is that there's actually very, very, very little prep necessary.
The hardest thing is just to pick a color and just do it. And you can really transform the outside of your home and add curb appeal with just 1 quart of paint. Because remember, 1 quart of paint covers 150 square feet. I actually painted my front door in graphite, which is black.
Yes.
And then, there's lots of paint left over, so I also painted the shutters, which is right outside the front door to a little window. I put up little shutters and painted it. And there's a flower pot right next to it. So it all ties it in, and it just creates a really great look. And it's spring, so lots of people are doing the outsides of their home. So this is a great opportunity.
And it's very economically priced to do that as well.
Exactly. Now, didn't you say you painted your front door?
Yes, we did. We had a green door. There's an old song there, Who's Hiding Behind the Green Door, but we painted it black because we like black doors.
Yeah. Well,
Classy.
I painted mine black too. But, on my way home from work, I pass a house down the street here, and her front door is an amazing bright teal.
Oh.
And it just makes me smile. So, you don't have to just paint your front door because you're selling and you want to give a fresh look. You can paint it just for yourself and do it a fun color.
And you know what? If you pick a nice color for your house, something funky, maybe just says, hello, welcome.
Well, exactly. It really sets the whole tone for the rest of your home. So I would suggest, however, if you're selling, that you pick a color that really coordinates with your brick or the outside of your home. But if you want to do it for yourself, this is a great opportunity to be adventurous. Another friend of mine painted it Barcelona orange.
Wow.
There's 32 colors to choose from, and why does the door just have to be white?
Exactly. And what I'm thinking, too, is, you know what? If you just want to do this as a quick little project for the day, if you're really good at masking, you don't even have to take the door off the hinges.
Oh, no, you don't do that.
No?
We sell Annie Sloan paintbrushes. They are amazing. They really promote one-coat coverage and puts the paint on so nicely. And really, when I did my French doors this morning, I didn't take them off. I painted them right there. And because, again, it's water-soluble, I got a little bit on the hinges, and I just wiped it off when it was dry. And then you seal it with the wax, and you're done.
I'm going to go home. I'm going to put the turkey and the ham in the oven. And,
Okay.
And then I'm going to find a couple of doors to paint while they're cooking.
Well, that's how quick it is.
Are you open tomorrow?
We will be closed on Easter Sunday. It's a family day for everyone, so I just want to say Happy Easter to everyone, and we look forward to talking to you again next week. This is Carrie Thachuk for Radio Real Estate.
Bring your creative dreams to life. Stop by The Passionate Home on the Fraser Highway in Langley or visit thepassionatehome.com.
Now, you had a couple of clients recently that purchased new homes or were selling, and they did a little paint job.
Actually, I was going to say that. I think having a painted door, actually, the percentage goes up for you to sell it a little bit faster. And I have some clients that just bought a beautiful home that has a red door.
Nice.
And it just looks spectacular.
Puts a little personality to it.
Yes, it does.
Good stuff. So go out and paint your front doors today. 17 after 10 o'clock. It's the Radio Real Estate Show on AM 650 Radio. I'm Tom Lucas. Sheri Brown is here. Bill Macklem is here. And Dwayne The Rock Bishop is in the studio, keeping us on the air. It's time now to chat with our award-winning Mike Sidhu from ReMax Performance Realty. You have him on the line? He says yes. And I say, Michael, good morning.
Good morning, Tom. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just waiting for the Easter Bunny to come along. You got kids in your house, too, or are they all grown up now?
They're all grown up and waiting for them to leave.
A lot of people are waiting for the Easter Bunny to come. Michael Sidhu is waiting for his kids to leave.
Yes.
If we take a quick collection for your son, maybe we can get a couple of bucks together. He could buy one of those great houses you have available in the Summerfield area. And I hear there's one left that may have his name on it.
That's right. We just got the last house with a radiant heat, stainless steel appliances, and 10-foot ceiling on the main 2x6 frame. And this builder's been building since 1994. And this is the last house. Out of the 18 homes, somebody's interested in buying a home with a radiant heat. Hurry, because this one won't last.
All right, now the radiant heat is thrown in. Does the developer throw anything else in if I walk in this weekend and want to make an offer?
Yes. The air conditioning unit will be installed. The vacuum and the barbecue hookup on the back deck will be installed, and that's all included in $748, including GST and the 2% BCTT tax.
Well, that's a great price.
Yes.
Now, there are people listening to us talking today, and they're thinking, I don't know, is this home for me? Who do you think might be a prospective purchaser of this home?
Somebody downsizing, somebody retiring. You'll see kids. You'll see, somebody walking retired. It's a beautiful community.
Great place for young kids, grandparents, entire families, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Summerfield is probably pretty much a family area.
People are friendly. Everybody knows everybody. 8 blocks by 4 blocks, and these 18 homes are the only homes are with radiant heat.
What I like about the Summerfield area as well, Michael, is that there's shopping coming. You're very, very close to the border. You're close to the city, too.
That's correct, Don. The school's coming up a year and a half, close to 2 golf courses, close to the border, again, close to the beach. So it's just 25 minutes from Vancouver.
Something for everybody. A great place to raise your family, right?
That's correct.
All right. Well, listen, you have a wonderful Easter, and we'll come by, have a look at those homes next week, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you, Tom. This is Mike Sidhu for Radio Real Estate.
To list or sell your home, call the Mike Sidhu team at 604-831-2500. That's 604-831-2500. Or visit MikeSidhuTeam.com. That's Mike, S-I-D-H-U team.com.
In our next segment on Radio Real Estate, we'll be Stepping Out. It's the name of the song, Stepping Out. And we'll be joined by Scott Douglas. Scott is the president of First Service Residential, North America's residential property management leader. This morning, Scott chats to us about the role of strata councils.
And I'll have this week's celebrity real estate gossip. And today I'm talking about Robin Williams. He sold a place, and Bon Jovi is trying to sell a place.
Kind of a weird combination. And we'll hear from Christina Watts of ReMax Real Estate Services this morning. Christina's going to chat to us about the springtime market.
And we'll talk about recreational and retirement property with our special guests, John Lovelace and Georgia Primar of Sutton Seafair Realty.
You betcha. It's Radio Real Estate on AM 650. Tom Lucas with Sheri Brown of ReMax Performance Realty. Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Our producer is Dwayne Bishop. And I'm Tom Lucas. And you are listening to us live on AM 650.
If you're passionate about your home, come see us at the Passionate Home in downtown Langley. If you're looking to add some vintage character to your home, we can help. If you're looking for decor or staging advice, we can help. If you're looking for chalk paint decorative paint by Annie Sloan so that you can paint almost any surface without sanding and priming, we can help. Visit us today in McBurney Plaza in downtown Langley or visit us online at thepassionatehome.com. We'd love to be of assistance, so come and visit us. We look forward to seeing you and have a lovely day.
Hello, I'm Judith Harris, General Manager of First Service Residential. If we have the privilege to manage your individual investment home or condo, we use the utmost care and integrity in selecting and screening a tenant for your investment. We'll verify the occupation, income, references, and previous landlords of any prospective tenants to ensure your asset is protected and in good hands. If this is a pet-friendly home, we screen the pet as well. Our in-house licensed rental agents are a team committed to excellence in finding the best and most suitable tenant for every one of your properties. Please visit us at fsresidential.com.
Hi, this is the Mike Sidhu Real Estate Team from ReMax Performance Realty. Here to tell you about a great real estate buy. 2171 127 A Street in the Crescent Beach area of White Rock. A prime location near schools, shopping, and a quick walk to the beach. This property features a large, beautiful backyard and lots of updates, including a new roof, hot water tank, furnace, floors, and appliances. Priced for a quick sale. Visit us online at MikeSidhuTeam.com.
ReMax. Outstanding agents, outstanding results.
Donna Smood here from ReMax Masters Realty in West Vancouver. You may be getting ready to downsize your home, and this is great because it will give you more quality time to enjoy the lifestyle the North Shore has to offer. Hiking, skiing, golfing, the arts, and fabulous restaurants. For more information on downsizing on the North Shore, call me at 604-803-0931 or visit my website, smoodrealestate.com. That's SMOOD. It's all about you.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Over the past 25 years, I have found most home purchasers do not use a mortgage broker. We are a no-charge professional who have assisted over 5,000 home buyers finance their home. The exciting part is these same home buyers come back to us for refinancing, buying their next property, or lowering their current payments. Call us at 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663 for more information.
This is CISL Vancouver. All-time favorites. AM 650.
AM 650. Big old jet and a Rhino. Carry me to my home. Oh, big old jet and a Rhino.
Very good.
You like
I
that,
like that one.
Well, you've heard about the Flying Doctor, right? Remember
Yes.
the TV show when we were kids?
Yeah.
Well, today we have the Flying Realtor on the air.
Really?
I'm looking forward to this.
Jeez.
We're going to talk about real estate. We're going to talk about flying. It's going to be fun.
Does he fish as well?
Let's find out.
All right.
John Lovelace, do you fish, sir?
Yeah, I'm not a very good one, but I do.
It doesn't matter how good you are as long as you enjoy it. John, welcome to the program. It's a pleasure to have you on. I've been waiting for a couple of weeks to have you live on the show with us. John, by the way, is the Flying Realtor. What kind of airplane do you fly?
I have a Piper Navajo.
And you need that to get around the province, I would imagine, because you're on the go half your life.
Yeah, it really is. In fact, I'm going to be getting in the air 20 minutes after this, after our talk this morning.
What John is telling us is don't keep him on the show too long because he's got to catch a plane.
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
Very good.
John, we also have your cohort in crime, your assistant. We have Georgia Primar standing by on line 2. Georgia, good morning.
Good morning, Tom.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Nice to have you on with us. Are you doing anything special for the Easter weekend, or are you working with John flying somewhere?
Oh, no, I'm home holding down the fort, cooking the big turkey.
Oh, nice. So you both have important jobs. Let's talk a little bit about what you folks do. First of all, you have a very special niche in the real estate world. John, tell us about that.
Well, I've been in this in the rural real estate for some years. In fact, I was actually born and brought up at least for 3 months of the year in a log cabin with kerosene and lamps and so on. So I really have a passion for the outside and getting out there. And we recognize that with the prices of real estate in the Lower Mainland, that there was a real niche market for people to get out and get and have a look at what's available outside of the Lower Mainland.
Well, John, tell us about your customers, your clients. Who are they, and what are they buying these days?
Well, it's a good question. We have a lot of baby boomers out there that are looking at retiring, and so they're going into a lot of the smaller centers. We have people moving up to Kamloops, 100 Mile House, Williams Lake, Quesnel, and a lot of people are going to the island. I mean, you can get property on the island for literally half the prices that it is here, and we're only about 20 minutes away by float plane and an hour and a half or so by ferry.
Well, there are great places on the island like Qualicum, that sort of thing. Even if it's not in the remote hinterland, if you get a place in Qualicum Beach, I imagine that you can get that a lot cheaper than you could here in Vancouver.
Oh, absolutely. And, it's a question of people are having a really good look at their lifestyle. And you get into people are commuting every day, and they're sitting there in the traffic and thinking, do I really want to do this for the rest of my life?
Mm-hmm.
And those are the people who we're dealing with. And it's just, like I was downtown a couple nights ago, and here in Vancouver, and I paid $8 for parking on the meter. I couldn't believe it for 2 hours. In like a place like Nanaimo, you don't have to worry about parking. It's free. It's just like it's like what life was like years ago, and how I was brought up.
Life was a lot simpler way back then, wasn't it?
And cheaper.
Oh, my goodness. So, right. Now, Georgia, John was just saying that you deal with baby boomers, but you must deal with another faction of the audience as well, right?
Oh, absolutely. I've recently been working with first-time home buyers, and that's always a great experience. And, we work with a big array of people, but definitely the baby boomers.
Do you also work with people that maybe, their house is almost paid for, and now they go see Bill Macklem to get a few extra bucks, a new mortgage, and then they want to get something maybe out of town, a place to head off to during the summer months? What do you think?
Sorry there, you cut out a little bit.
I was saying that I would imagine that you also work with people whose homes are almost paid off. They go see the mortgage broker, get a few dollars, and then look for some recreational property somewhere.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and the recreational property is, we feel, is definitely coming back strong. Definitely under 500,000, things are moving.
Let's talk a little bit, if we could, about the retirement crowd, John. There are some people there that have reached 65. Some people actually retire a little earlier than 65, but 65 is a good age according to the government. What sort of things are they looking for?
Well, there's a couple of ways. First of all, someone, let's say, who's got some equity here, and it could be anywhere between 500 and 700,000 or more. Then they can downsize and end up with $300,000 or $400,000 in their pockets to enjoy life. And those people are looking at $200,000 or $300,000 buys. Some people look at it another way, and they're looking at their $500,000 two-bedroom condo, and they can take that money and get into a beautiful waterfront property on the island. So it's a mix. But what is really happening now, and Georgia is busy with doing that out her way in Ladner, is a lot of people are going into float homes.
Mm.
I was going to ask that. A lot of our listeners always want to know what the latest trends are. And one of them, you say, is the float homes.
Yeah, big time float homes, because the entry level, we actually did a sale not long ago to an airline captain or pilot, and he bought in for less than $100,000. It's a second home for him, and he's in a float home, and he's in the Lower Mainland. He can't believe it, the value that he's getting for his dollar. He's got a property outside of Vancouver as well.
Yeah.
But it's big time, and there's always there's always 20 to 30 float homes on our website and we're getting calls from all over the place, and including from the U.S. side of the border. People looking to come up. It's like sleepless in Vancouver.
You were saying in your office, well, we had an opportunity to get together for a coffee last week. Both John and Georgia were saying that if someone decides to move into a float home, which is a great thing, that they have to really love each other, because you can't get mad, walk out, slam the door, and go to the backyard. Otherwise, you're swimming pretty fast.
Well, that's true. I think that is a common. When people live alone somewhere in a rural area, they've got to get along. I've spent 14 years of my life doing Wings Over Canada television, and we were up and down, up all the way up, well, all across the country, but in BC up to Atlan. And quite often we'd have a couple out there, and you could tell they were in love because they had to be, because there was no neighbors, and just the two of them and the chickens and the dog.
Float homes are just marvelous. I will call them homes. I was looking for another word, but vehicles or vessels, whatever you want to call them. I mean, they're like, some of them are like luxury homes.
Oh yeah, I mean, we've got them all the way up. Georgia, we've got one in Ladner at Canoe Pass. What are they going for there?
The ones at Canoe Pass, they range to high fours to 600,000 or 700,000. Yeah, they're beautiful.
Now let's ask Bill. He's our mortgage guy on the show, as you know, from Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Bill, is there money available for retirement homes, for float homes, that sort of thing?
Definitely is. We've done a number of them in the Canoe Pass area. We've had a couple up there in the New West area, just off the well, I guess it's almost like Richmond East, in that area there. So yeah, we used to be doing them at one time with what they call a marine financing. So things have changed a little bit since the 90s, but they're still available.
Let me put you on the spot, John. I know that you have to get going to catch an airplane pretty darn fast, but can you give us, do you have a couple of listings you might want to pass along off the top of your head?
Well, we've got one. The most recent one we're doing is, funnily enough, it's 109. It's on the island. It's in Cowichan Bay. Beautiful. It's 900 square feet on the lower floor, 700 square feet on the upper floor. That's big. Beautiful view. Great float. I mean, that's very important when you buy a float home, obviously, that you don't want to save there. And it's go out there and you can buy for $199,000.
Wow.
I mean, that's the full list price on it.
That is a good deal.
Got no grass to cut.
One thing that we haven't touched on is that we are Warren Buffett a while ago had said that uncivilized people buy gold, and that civilized people buy dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was saying to go out and to buy a farmland. And since then, there's been a real increase in demand for farmland in BC. So because we know the area and we're actually, the rural areas, we're getting involved with large pieces of farmland as well. So we have, and then we had a client come to us looking for apartment buildings because the return on investment on apartment buildings in the lower mainland is 2 to 3%, or what they call cap rates, and it's double that in the rural areas. So that's an area that's booming for us too. And that's what, dealing with people like ourselves who specialize in our market, and we can get out and get information on just a real variety of product out there.
Well, John, as you say, they're not making any more dirt. They're not making any more waterfront properties. So if you're thinking about getting some dirt or some waterfront property, I suggest you give John Lovelace a call, or his assistant, Georgia Primar. What's your telephone number at the office, by the way?
Well, there's a couple numbers, but the quickest number is 604-970-5449. And then we have another number, which is 604-644-5821.
And
either one of those numbers will get us.
And John, your website?
The website, which is very active, I should have mentioned that because that's where most people reach us, is at johnlovelace.com.
Just the way it sounds.
johnlovelace.com. We have 400, which works out to about 12,000 unique visitors every month. And each one of those visitors will spend a while on looking at all of these rural sites. And they are sometimes we can have 3,000 or 4,000 page views in a day. So that's a good way to find us.
Well, fantastic. I want to thank both of you for being with us. John, I know you have an airplane to catch, and Georgia, I know you got kids to take care of, but it's been a just wonderful opportunity to chat with you on the show, and I hope you come back and do it again.
Thanks, Tom.
Certainly. Thanks. Have a good day, Georgia.
Thanks, you too, John.
You have a good flight, John.
Okay.
Happy Easter.
Thank you very much, Tom.
Happy Easter, you guys.
Yeah, happy Easter.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Georgia. On the World Wide Web, it's John Lovelace, just the way it sounds, John, and then Lovelace, LOVELACE.com, johnlovelace.com. And the telephone number, the best number to use is 604-970-5449. That's 604-970-5449. And on the web, johnlovelace.com. Great information.
Okay.
Great information. And one of the things we didn't touch on is how does he do it? How does he do it?
I don't know.
I know he uses that airplane, and he flies around the province to help his clients, as well as having his website and lots of associates that he works with.
I think he eats the right stuff.
He does.
Something healthy. Yeah, John Lovelace. johnlovelace.com if you're thinking about retiring, if you're looking for some residential property or
float homes.
Float homes,
yeah,
or
retirement property. Or farmland.
Or farmland. Give him a buzz. Yeah. And I'll give you his number one more time. Because I know I was a little slow writing it down myself. 604-970-5449. 604-970-5449. Time now. It's time now for something very special on the program. We have a little course going on here we do each and every week. And our professor is Scott Douglas. Scott is the president of First Service Residential, North America's residential property management leader. And he's going to conduct his lesson right now. So good professor, good morning to you.
Good morning, Tom. Today we continue our Strata 101 educational series to learn about strata councils and what they do. Every year a strata council is elected at the annual general meeting, or AGM, to represent the owners of a strata corporation. Most councils have 3 to 7 members and are elected by those at the AGM who feel that they are the best fit for making decisions on the operations and daily maintenance of their property. It cannot be stressed enough the importance for the ownership to select those that they feel will always act in good faith and in the best interest of the strata corporation as a whole. After all, the people elected make the decisions of what happens within the community. You have to remember that council members are generally volunteers and come with a variety of backgrounds and a wide variety of skill sets. To make informed maintenance and operational decisions, they often rely on the experience of a strata management company to provide guidance, take on assigned tasks, implement their decisions, and communicate with residents. It is important to note that the management company takes direction from the strata council and does not impose its own rules or enforcements upon the communities it manages. The management company only carries out the tasks that have been assigned to it by the community's strata council. The elected council, once established, will then nominate and elect its members to various council positions to provide a structure in which the council can operate effectively. These positions include the president. The president serves as a chairperson at council and general meetings and also serves as the management company's chief contact on communicating decisions made by council to the strata manager. Next is the vice president. The vice president assumes the powers and responsibilities of the president if he or she is unable to fulfill the responsibilities of the president position. Then there is the secretary. The secretary is responsible to ensure that the preparation and distribution of minutes for all council and general meetings. The secretary also ensures that all correspondence to and from the strata corporation is handled correctly. Last but not least is the treasurer. The treasurer reviews invoices and spending for the corporation while also approving monthly financial statements. The treasurer ensures that the annual budget of the strata corporation is spent appropriately for items approved by the owners. Strata councils meet on a regular basis with their strata manager at council meetings. During these meetings, the strata council decides on building matters, receives updates on completed work from their strata manager, reviews correspondence from owners, and discuss new business. In addition, the strata council plans forward to ensure that their property has a long-term plan to retain its value long into the future. Next week, we will talk about the owner's relationship with their strata council and their management company. This is Scott Douglas of First Service Residential for Radio Real Estate.
If you have any questions about property management or if you'd like to book an appointment with First Service Residential, call 604-683-8900. That's 604-683-8900 or visit fsresidential.com.
It's 10:39 on the Radio Real Estate Show, and time once again for a very popular feature on the program, We like to call it Sheri Celebrity Real Estate Gossip.
It's a great feature. People contact us all the time about this thing.
They do.
It's
They don't care about you and me, but they want to know about the celebrity real estate gossip. So it's time now for Sheri.
Thank you, Tom. Well, Robin Williams he finally just sold a little LA bungalow for $869,000.
Oh, that's decent.
Now, this is a tiny little home. It's only 1,318 square feet with 2 bedrooms. And he sold it to a non-celebrity after dropping his price by about $40,000. Williams, now married to his 3rd wife, also owns a 6-bedroom, 7.5-bathroom bayfront home that's 6,500 square feet.
That's where the first wife is living, right?
Yeah. And after being delisted in January, John Bon Jovi's penthouse in New York is back with new listing photos, a new broker, and a new asking price. I don't know if you remember this, but this is a 7,400 square foot duplex penthouse that he listed for $42 million. And so now it's a deal at $37.5 million.
Wow, what a deal.
Yes, he purchased it in 2007 for $24 million and decided to sell it after the renovation was finally complete.
You think he went to a mortgage broker and said, no, probably not, eh?
I don't think so.
I mean, there's no sense in having money tied up in property when you'd be using it somewhere else.
Use somebody else's dough. Is that what you're saying?
Okay. Exactly.
Yes, so if you want to own a little bit of Bon Jovi, $37.5 million. And that's your celebrity real estate gossip.
If you'd like to get more celebrity real estate gossip online, go to our website, radiorealestateshow.ca. Click on the icon and it's all yours.
Sheri Celebrity Real Estate Gossip is a presentation of Christina Watts. Christina sells and purchases property with integrity. For your opportunity to work with Christina, visit ChristinaWatts.com or call 604-803-8342.
1041 on the Radio Real Estate Show, and joining us now is Christina Watts from ReMax Real Estate Services. Good morning, Christina.
Good morning, Tom. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Happy almost Easter.
Happy almost Easter to you, too.
And I hear if you're a good little girl tonight and you go to bed on time, the Easter Bunny just might be paying you a little surprise visit tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? I think it's got to be every chocoholic's favorite season.
Yeah, no kidding. I love it. And the darker the chocolate, as far as I'm concerned, the better.
Absolutely. Go rich if you can.
Yeah, it's Easter, it's springtime, and that means we're into the springtime market. How are things looking at your end?
They're hopping busy, and that's a pun on words. Very interestingly enough, this is the absolutely first best spring market we've had in a long time, like in at least a couple of years.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah, I think, you know what, it's very upbeat. It's very good because I feel that the prices are where they should be, and I think the consumer's confidence has rebounded, and I see a lot of deals going through.
Well, as you and the other realtors on the show say each and every Saturday, if the house is properly priced, it's going to sell.
Absolutely. I don't know if you remember the old show, If the Price is Right.
Vaguely, yes.
You know, I see a lot of product coming to market with, I think, appropriate pricing, and they come in within just a couple of $1,000s, and a lot of multiple offers all over the area. And also I hear from buyers that are bidding on product of mine saying, you know, we just missed out on a house last week. We just missed out on a house a couple of weeks ago. So I think what it's telling me is that the inventory is at a very keen volume, which means that not too much, not too little, but plenty of buyers abound. So if you want the house, my advice would be don't take too terribly long to make a decision.
Christina, let me ask you a question here. If you're thinking about selling, would now be a good time to put your home on the market because of inventory?
It'd be a fabulous time. It's like Easter and Christmas rolled into one.
Really?
Yeah, it really is. It's just such a very well-balanced market. And I can't say this enough. We haven't seen this in a while. But what it means is that you will have a 30-day marketing time within that if you're priced appropriately and your product shows well. You should be under offer. And then you can make an educated decision as to what you want to buy again. And there is very good product around to purchase from. So I think it's a very good time to plan a move.
So now would be a good time to go and visit your friendly mortgage guy like Bill Macklem, then call one of your favorite realtors like Christina Watts and get cracking.
Absolutely.
There's another egg joke. Get cracking.
Get cracking, yeah. It's Easter.
Listen, I hope you and your family have a wonderful Easter holiday.
Thank you very much, Tom, and the very same to you.
And we'll be hopping at it again next week, you and I.
Yes. See you soon. This is Christina Watts for Radio Real Estate.
Thank you, Christina. If you'd like to view one of her properties, or if you'd like to list one of your homes in Metro Vancouver, providing you have more than one home, then it would be your homes. Give Christina a call. Her telephone number is 604-803-8342, 604-803-8342, or visit our website, ChristinaWatts.com.
In our next segment, Donna Smood of ReMax Masters Realty in West Vancouver will be on the line, and we're going to chat about an average day in the life of a West Coast realtor.
And our award-winning mortgage expert, Bill Macklem of Dominion Macklem Mortgages, will be talking about
to buy and keep or buy and sell.
Buy and sell? Is that still around?
Yeah.
Is it really?
This is Sheri Brown of ReMax Performance Realty with Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Our producer, Dwayne Bishop and Tom Lucas. You're listening to Radio Real Estate on AM 650.
Hi, I'm Mike Sidhu from ReMax Performance Realty. Proud to present beautiful three-story homes in Summerfield and South Surrey by the Pacific Highway borders. These homes feature finished basements, radiant-in floor heating, Gen-Air appliances, quartz countertops, great open floor plans, plus many more features. Starting at $738.9, GST and BCTT included. Our showroom is open every day 1 to 4 except Fridays. For more information, call 604-831-2500 or visit MikeSidhuTeam.com. That's Mike, S-I-D-H-U, team.com.
If you're looking to add some character pieces to your home, we have an eclectic mix of vintage and reclaimed furniture and decor. Our focus is on reclaiming, restyling, and redecorating. We support local artisans and Canadian-made products. No matter what your style, you will be excited to discover our chalk paint, decorative paint by Annie Sloan, as it sticks to almost any surface without sanding and priming. For more information, visit us today on the one-way strip of Fraser Highway or check us out on the web at thepassionatehome.com. We look forward to your visit and have a lovely day.
Hello, I'm Scott Douglas, president of First Service Residential. We're the largest residential property management company in Greater Vancouver. Currently, we manage over 45,000 residences located in over 430 strata buildings throughout the city. Our focus is centered around you, our customer. We know you'll feel the difference. Trust First Service Residential to professionally manage your strata corporation with our focus on customer service. Visit fsresidential.com today to request a proposal.
Hi, this is Christina Watts with ReMax Real Estate Services, and my motto, I love living here, has never been truer. Come to South Delta, one of the Lower Mainland's best-kept secrets, and fall in love with Tawasin, a vibrant waterfront community, home to a fun lifestyle-oriented people. Visit our website at ChristinaWatts.com and enjoy our comprehensive inventory of fine homes in all price ranges, or call me at 604-803-8342. And remember, I love living here.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. As a successful broker-owner, I have developed a team of mortgage professionals that support me and my clients. If you're confused with all the mortgage chatter of do's and don'ts, my mortgage team is ready to answer your questions to determine the best mortgage for you. Call 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663 for more information.
Radio real estate weather, cloudy this morning, and there's a good opportunity that the rain's going to move in full bore by noon today. The expected high, about 11 degrees.
And tomorrow, get your umbrellas out. It will be cloudy with a 70% chance of showers. And on Monday, cloudy with a 40% chance of showers and a high of 15.
Right now it is 10 degrees on the Radio Real Estate Show.
AM 650.
Love this tune. Yeah. I'm a man. Yes, I am. And I can't help but put some money down to buy some property, which is a good thing to do, right?
Absolutely, especially in this market.
Yeah, this is what the show is all about. It's about buying and selling and bringing buyer and seller together. It's the Radio Real Estate Show on AM 650 Radio. And it's time now to take a look at the North Shore real estate scene with Donna Smood from ReMax Masters Realty. Donna, good morning.
Good morning, Tom.
How are you this Easter weekend?
Good. I've had a crazy week so far. Sunday, I got a call from another agent who went out of town, and he was leaving on 6 a.m. Monday morning. So he contacted me late Sunday night to look after his client first thing Monday morning. So I got the offer signed by a client, and I delivered it to the seller, the agent. And a few hours later, the seller countered the offer, and my clients didn't go back. I was then instructed to make up the new offer on a different property. And that offer was countered, so the client decided to go back to the original offer, and we went back on that, but the seller got an accepted offer from somebody else, so we then went back to the second offer, and we finally got it accepted late Tuesday night.
Wow. And usually you're out training for a marathon. That sounds like it's even more stressful than the training for a marathon. Holy cow.
Training for a marathon is easy.
You know, and I'm glad you brought up this story this morning, because I firmly believe that a lot of people listening to the show, or just a lot of people in general, actually have no idea what a realtor does.
Be early mornings and late evenings, but that's how it goes sometimes.
We actually bought a house once. We put in an offer, and we had a call from a realtor at midnight saying they finally accepted. So my hats go off to you realtors out there.
Thank you.
I know that you've got some clients that are looking for some homes, and you need a couple of homes for a couple of special clients.
I've got two special clients. One is looking for two properties for their children, and they want them to have homes in West Van. They're looking for homes 1.2 to 1.5 million, minimum of 3 bedrooms, 3,000 square feet, and they would like the driveways to be reasonable, because sometimes you can get some nice homes, but sometimes the driveways can be a little bit scary. Then I have another senior couple. They are looking to downsize, and they're from the Hamilton area in North Van, and now they would like to find an apartment in Ambleside or Dunderave. They're looking for an apartment that's above ground level and not higher than the 6th floor, that allows a dog 45 to 50 pounds. This can be challenging because many apartment buildings or strata properties do not allow dogs more than 20 pounds.
You have a couple of clients that need some homes, so maybe somebody listening today may have a home that fits the bill. They can give you a call or call their local realtor. They will get in touch with you, and let's see if we can make it happen.
That would be wonderful.
Are you taking tomorrow off, Easter Sunday, by the way?
That's when I'm going to go for my long run.
Take care of your real estate business today. Go for your run tomorrow, and we'll chat again next week.
Okay, looking forward to it. Donna Smood for Radio Real Estate.
To learn more about the North Shore market, call Donna Smood at 604-8030-931. That's 604-803-0931. Or visit Donna online at smoodrealestate.com. That's SMOOD realestate.com.
I ain't got time to think about money or what it can buy.
I ain't got time to think about money. That's why we got a guy like Bill Macklem on the show every day, because you're paid to think about money.
Absolutely. You'd be amazed at the number of people that don't think about money.
Well, there are people who think about buying and keeping or buying and selling, right?
Absolutely. It's a
Yeah.
great conundrum. It's one of those 3-syllable words for my last Scrabble game.
Nice. Conundrum.
I've been studying it.
So do we buy and keep or buy and sell? What do we do?
Well, it depends on the need. So I had a client the other day that came in, and he had a property. We looked at it, and he said, you know what? This is the kind of property that I do not want to keep. He says, I can't add another suite to it, so therefore I only have one income stream coming on this property. If I had two, then I would keep that one, take the equity out of it, and buy an additional property. When you sell, as Sheri will tell you, you've always got real estate fees to be paid, so sometimes it's better if you don't sell, because you're going to keep that money. You're always going to have property transfer tax on the purchase, so you're always going to have that. So you have to kind of look at your financials and say, okay, so if I keep it and don't sell it, what are my return to investment? Is there a shortfall in my rental income? Is there a cost to me? I always advise people, go and get a property manager. Don't be Canadian. Don't buy the rental property across the street so you can watch it every day. You don't go to the bank every day to check out on your stocks. You don't go to Raymond James or whoever else you have your money tied up with and make sure that the money is being returned properly. So why would you buy a revenue property and then have it watching it every day? Hire a professional. Make sure they know what's going. You know, Sheri Brown is one of the best. She can make sure that you're getting a good property if you're going to buy a revenue property, and she's going to make sure you have a rent. It's going to be a proper renter in there, and she's going to make sure that it's well looked after. So these are the kind of people you need to have professionals in your group. If you don't have professionals in your group and all you're doing is just going out willy-nilly, you're going to run into a lot of problems. You need to know where the property should be if you're going to rent it, if you're going to buy one to be rented, because maybe you're going to keep your home that you're living in and use the equity in that one to go buy a revenue property. And so now you're going to be looking at, okay, so where should I buy? Should I buy in Chilliwack? Should I buy in Langley? Should I buy in North Shore? Where should I go? Delta, Surrey? You have to have a realtor to give you good advice on where that rental property should be.
And hopefully that realtor knows all the bylaws of all the different cities, because there are so many different bylaws.
Well, you also have the challenge of if you might decide that you're going to buy a property that might have a basement suite that you can rent, but also have a garage that you can have as a coach home. You have to make sure that that municipality will allow you, as you said, to be able to rent all three of them.
Definitely. And you can always get more expert mortgage information online by visiting billymac.com. That's Billy with an I, not a Y, MAC.com, or by calling Bill at 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
Thank you so very much. And by the way, if you are thinking of retirement or recreational property, give our friend John Lovelace a call. His telephone number is 604-970-5449, 604-970-5449, or visit his website, which is the easiest thing to do, johnlovelace.com. That's johnlovelace.com.
That's pretty easy. Sorry.
It is easy. This is Sheri Brown of ReMax Performance Realty with Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages, producer Dwayne Bishop, and Tom Lucas. You're listening to Radio Real Estate on AM 650.
Hello, I'm Scott Douglas, president of First Service Residential, the largest strata management company in Greater Vancouver, proudly serving more than 45,000 residences. Speaking directly with our customers, we understand that owners look for strong communication and professional guidance when it comes to managing residences they live in. Our mission at First Service Residential is to deliver exceptional service and solutions that enhance the value of every property and the lifestyle of every owner. Trust First Service Residential to professionally manage your strata corporation. Visit fsresidential.com today to request a proposal.
Hi, this is Donna Smood of ReMax Masters Realty in West Vancouver. I specialize in helping women find their new home, and I also help you get top dollar when selling. Call me at 604-803-0931 and let me put my extensive marketing plan to work for you. For more information, please visit my website, smoodrealestate.com. That's smoodrealestate.com. SMOOD. It's all about you.
Hello, I'm Christina Watts with ReMax Real Estate Services. Today, I would like to ask you a simple question. Why choose me? The answer is complex, but if you like our simple philosophy of selling houses one relationship at a time, then let me put my 22 years of solid performance to good use for you. We are a small, distinct family business and know exactly how to take great care of you. After all, our motto is, I love living here. Let this be your inspiration for your dream property. Call me at 604-803-8342.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem from Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Most people need advice on mortgage financing. We provide personal financial advice with no vested interest and at no cost. We're compensated by the lenders. We'll review your current financial situation to determine if you are ready to purchase. If not, we'll help develop a plan to put home ownership in your future. For more information, call 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
AM 650.
This old house is getting shaky, boys. This old house is getting old. This old house flits in the rain now, and this house flits in the cold.
It's 10:57 on the Radio Real Estate Show. Our home handy guy, Finn Jensen, is off this week for the Easter weekend. But if you need any plumbing or heating work to be done around your house, what should people do, Sheri?
Well, if you have any of that needs to be done, you can call Finn Jensen at 778-378-2740. That's 778-378-2740.
It's Radio Real Estate live on AM 650 Radio. And, of course, when the show is over, life goes on. Bill goes off to see clients. And you do too, Sheri, and you have an open house after the program this afternoon.
I do, yes. You know, I am doing an open house today. It's a lovely, lovely townhouse in a heritage building in New West. And I'll be there between 1 and 3 today. It's unit number 5 at 12 Royal Avenue. And if you want, it's going to be a beautiful day, I hope. It might be raining, but you will still get a beautiful view from this 3-bedroom townhome that's almost 1,700 square feet. And it's just a classic building. It was built in 1922 and totally redone by Ani in 2007. And if you want to take a look at it before you come out and see it, you can take a look at this great video we've done up and some wonderful photos at sheribrown.ca. That's SHERI Brown.ca. Or if you want to know more information about the open house and how to get there, you can give me a call at 604-970-6789. That's 604-970-6789.
And once again, your URL for your website is?
sheribrown.ca.
Well, Sheri is going to make like the Easter Bunny and scurry off to your open house.
I am. I'm going to hop along.
Nicely done. And you'll be walking on eggs today, Bill, will you?
Yeah, we're going to be cracking it at the time of noon. I got clients coming at 12, 1, 2, and 3.
Nice. So you guys enjoy your day. Have a happy Easter. We'll
Thank
see
you
you
very
both on
much.
the show again next week. Dwayne Bishop and myself are going to be hanging around because we got a very special program coming up. Boomer Life.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be really 2 guests we're going to have on the show with us.
No.
Yes, we are.
Whoa, I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
Me too.
I'll have
And-
it on in the office. I'll listen to you
Well,
while
yeah.
I'm
Okay,
here.
sounds good. All right, you guys. Listen, have a great weekend. Happy Easter, everybody. And the Radio Real Estate Show returns next Saturday morning at 10. Until, I don't know, a couple minutes from now, it's Tom Lucas saying, see ya.